No. No. Why? No. Why?
Never dwell on the defects now when you're two of a kind. Blitzing and bolting to desperate frontiers.
Welcome, race fans from around the globe. Here they come, out of turn 4, to the white flag, and it's 1 to go. Good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to 1 to Go Studios coverage of the 2021 season number 3 North-South Street Stock Series, presented by J&G Hardwood Flooring, FAB Garage, 5-Star Realty Group, Kelly's Custom Engraving, and Track Time Entertainment. Tonight, we bring you coverage of Round 3 live from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Harold Darner with 1 to Go Studios. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You guys are out there currently setting up their qualifications to set up our feature. The top 26 drivers will advance to the feature. Then we'll have a LCQ to get the last 4 drivers for the 30-car field for the feature. I looked a little earlier, there were 38 cars currently in the garage, so 8 of those drivers will not make tonight's race. This is the J&G Hardwood Flooring 125 from Nashville Fairgrounds in Speedway in Nashville, Tennessee. And like I said, the guys are qualifying currently. Try to see if we can get any of these guys on the raceway. Like the 64 car here. As you see, the best laps on the side there, top 10, all the way to 20 now. They are moving along here relatively quickly. Had looks like 34 drivers have placed a time on the board. Several drivers still have yet to qualify. The J&G Hardwood Flooring is that 64 machine. Justin Grosher in that 38 car. See a couple guys out here. Here's Devin Rogers in the 25. Dante Curtis just put up the fastest lap. There's Jared Apel. You see him coming to the flag stand right here. 207 is going to put him in the second spot. 1 minute left in qualifying, and then we'll go into the LCQ round. We'll just put up another time there. Not the fastest lap, so he'll stay in the second spot. Looks like everybody's qualified except for Jason Gordon. And from what we got from race control, the 158, the 9, the 03, and the 61 will EOL. The 03 has a end of longest line for winning last week's event. They do something cool here in the North South Racing League, that they put the leader in the back when after he wins the race there. And there's the FAB Garage125. Thank you to all of our sponsors. You see them flipping through there on the bottom right-hand screen. The street stock, we have the colored flag in the top above the FAB Garage. Since this is Nashville, I believe this is a south track. So the north drivers will be fighting to get that extra $25 so that they can get out here. So let's look at, okay, they're setting up for the LCQ. So we'll look at the results though real quick from actual qualifying. Those are qualifying. Curtis on top, Apels, Shepard, Nichols, Wilder, Blazinski, Eschen, Johnson, Hacker, Dula, Cook, Miller, Holman, Martin, Bergner, Van Janen, Eastman, Grosser, Carnes, Loveridge, Rogers, Atkins, Mathis, Griffiths, Paulski, and Witowski will all go to the feature, and then we're going to have the battle out here, which will set up for heat number 1 in the grid, which is right here. Travis Hoffler will be starting on the row number 1. Thomas Stewart outside of him. Robert Clavey and will be 3rd. 4th will be Dylan Kalin. 5th will be Brandon Dennis. Kurt Sager 6th. James Grimm in the 76 will be on the inside of 4. Outside of him is Jamie Dennis. Inside row 5 is Brian Wagner. Outside of him is Travis Hemlett. JD Rich in the 61 will be 6th. In row 6 on the inside, outside him is Michael Van. And Jason Gordon did not have put a time in, will be on the inside of row 7. Only 4 of these cars will advance. It's 15 laps or 15 minutes. We will finish under green flag conditions. So that is your starting grid by the 5-Star Realty Group. So check those guys out. We'll get into our sponsors here briefly once we get the LCQ, and then we'll start talking about our people as we go into warm-ups. But we are in our 15-15 LCQ for the last 4 spots in tonight's FAB Garage 125 at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway in Nashville, Tennessee. The guys are coming off of pit lane. It was like 12 cars so far. I've not seen the 29 come out yet. That was Jason Gordon's machine. One more parade lap and they will get to racing. 15 minutes or 15 laps. Cautions are on. Caution laps do not count. Hoffler on the inside will lead us to the green flag with Thomas Stewart outside of him in that Miller High Life 64 with Clavey behind them in third with Dylan Kalen, and looked like Clavy just bounced out real quick there. And he's out again, so he's having some issues. He's going to pull it into the pit lane. That's going to stack everybody up. We're ready to go green flag racing for the last chance qualifier for tonight at Nashville. Travis Hoffler gets a good jump off, starting number 1 here. So top 4 will go in as we see the field coming down the backstretch. The 20 car leading the way. So the 20 to 42 running right here. Look at that 4th position. Right now the 64 has the 4th spot. That's your transfer spot, is the 64. And that 18 car of Dylan Kalen, that 140 McDonald's machine, the 40s. Oh, we have a crash here, the 76 around. And caution is out. That was James Grimm, it looks like, in that 76 Miller Genuine Draft car. See if we can get a better look at what might have happened to cause that car to get around. And we're looking here at the far chase. It's a little loose and tags the inside line, inside wall there, pit lane, and that may be it for him. Back to live conditions. '76 will get an EOL for the caution. Caution laps do not count, so they'll stack up here. It's going to be a little weird with sometimes the scoring does not like it because it has to go back to the last lap completed. So at the end of lap number 2 is where we'll stack them up again. So as you see the scoring table flipping around here as everything's getting settled in. Taking 4 cars to the next. So we have Devin Rogers and Robin Frederkin are talking in the North-South Racing League, and Matt Dula. So Matt cheering on Ken Dula. Wait. The Dulas are in the house, so I can say. Because I believe Matt's the driver. So maybe he's tagging his dad. So, but he's not in this. He's waiting for the event to start. So Devin Rogers is tagging some people. And Zoom Zoom Fly Ryan Fly. So they're talking about our other drivers who's not, another run of our drivers who's not in this event. That Ryan Tiny Horse, the number 3 car, who's in the actual feature already. Waiting for the pace car to go off of the track so we can get back to green flag racing. This is the 15 laps or 15 minutes, whichever comes first. Caution flags not counting. Travis Hoffler still leading the event. Hoffler, Dennis, Kalen, and Stewart. So Kirk Saggart, because he made the pass in the 3rd lap, gets back into the 5th spot. So there's your McDonald's 40 machine, the 40 North machine. There's our sponsor tag there. As you're getting ready to go here. Adam saying good luck to my fellow competitors tonight. These guys will put on a great show. They always do. This is our last chance qualifier here. That 2042-18 and the 64 as the 20 fires us up to turn number 1. It's a good jump. Travis Hoffler off to the lead. Half a second over Dylan Kalen. You see the 18 come by here being chased by the 42. Now that 140 going underneath the 64, he takes over that spot. So the bubble now is that 40 machine, the 40 North machine of Kirk Saggart. As we see the 64 come down to the 61, the 22 tags. And the caution is out. We'll try to back that up, JD Rich. And our chopper view here as we can back that up. See the 140 and the 64. 64 goes down there and the 61 is already there. The 22 gets collected in that as well. And there's more crashing still behind them. Caution is out again. We're able to complete 4 laps, so we'll back it up. Travis Hoffler, still your race leader. Gonna let race control sort that out. Let me know what's going on. We completed 4 laps of the LCQ. They'll go 15 minutes or 15 laps. Caution laps do not count. Hoffler still leading this. The 18 of Dylan Kalin. Braden Dennis in the 42. And Kirk Saggart in the McDonald's Cessna ride. So he's your bubble there. Kirk currently in. And Jamie Dennis currently out. Cale Curtis, best action going on Monday nights. Good luck to all the drivers, and hey, good luck to me in the broadcast booth. Well, cool, thanks, Cale. I appreciate it. Hope I'm saying that right. It's Cale or is it Kate? That's the North-South Racing League Facebook site that's definitely got some action going on in it tonight. We're looking for the pace car to get out of the way. Let's get us back to green flag racing. The 64 deemed the one that caused the last caution will be sent to the back. Here we go. We got the 20 and the 18 car as we're starting to. We will have 1 to go when we cross the stripe here because it looks like the 18's cheating up there to get into position. All right, lights are out on the pace car. The cars will line it up again. We have 11 laps, 11 green flag laps. And the B's having some issues tonight. Okay, I will. Not sure why that would be. I see what you're saying there. I'm not sure why that would be. Is everything showing good on my end? But, 6 of 15 being done here. The 20, the 18 car. Check some of that stuff since Matt showed that to me. I'll go see what maybe the issue might be. So 8 of 15 being done right here. we are definitely having some issues with Facebook tonight. So 9 laps of 15. There's your leaders. Kirk Saggart is your transfer driver right there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to reload the stream here. We'll be right back.